I'm going to show you guys how I made my salsa verde ground beef spaghetti. This recipe was so easy. In a pot, I'm going to add some water to boil my spaghetti pasta in. I'm just going to follow the instructions on the back of the box. I'm going to add in some salt, some oil, and I'm just going to let my water come to a boil. In another pot, I'm going to add in some water for my tomatillos, and I'm just going to peel my tomatillos out of the skin, and I'm just going to wash them really good. I ended up not having enough tomatillos. I used 6, but you're supposed to use 10 for one whole box of pasta. So yeah, I'm just going to peel all of my tomatillos, and I just cut the bad part off of that tomatillo and still used it. But I'm just going to continue this process with the rest of my tomatillos. And I'm just going to give it a really good rinse. And then I'm going to add my tomatillos into my water. And I'm also going to add 2 jalapenos, some onion. Once I do that, I'm just going to add my pasta to my boiling water. And I'm going to let that cook until it's soft and until it's done. You guys can determine that by tasting it or by following the instructions on the back of the box for the pasta. But while that's boiling, I'm going to blend up my salsa verde. I'm just going to add everything that was in my pot into my blender. I'm going to add in 1 garlic clove, salt to taste. If you guys can start off with 1 teaspoon and see how it tastes from there, if it needs more salt or not. I'm also going to add in a 1/2 tablespoon of chicken bouillon. And I'm going to blend that up. I'm also going to add in some cilantro, a handful of cilantro. I'm going to blend that up. And once it's all blended up, I'm going to transfer my salsa into a cup. I have already drained my pasta and removed it from the eye. I'm just going to add some oil to my pan, and I'm going to add 1/2 of a chopped onion. And I'm going to mix it for about 40 seconds, making sure it doesn't burn. I'm going to add in 3 cloves of garlic that I chopped. And I'm going to mix this for about 30 seconds. Next, I'm going to add in my ground beef. I'm going to be using 1.5 pounds. And I'm just going to add that in there. For the seasonings, I'm going to be adding 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of chicken bouillon, and 1 tablespoon of Mexican oregano. If you guys need to, you can adjust your seasoning as you go. So you always want to taste your food as you go to see what it needs. And I'm just going to sprinkle over my Mexican oregano. Once my meat is done, I'm going to add my salsa verde to my meat, and I'm just going to mix it. I'm just going to add some of my salsa verde to my pasta, but that wasn't the best idea, so I just suggest that you guys just like ladle it over your pasta when you plate it. But yeah, so I'm just going to plate my pasta. I didn't add the rest of the sauce. I just decided to add the rest of the sauce on top when I plated. But I'm just going to add my spaghetti to my plate. I'm going to add my salsa verde and ground beef. And I'm going to top it off with queso fresco and cilantro. And this is how I made my easy, delicious salsa verde ground beef spaghetti. I hope you guys subscribe and like this video, and make sure you guys try this recipe. Adios.